Hey guys, this is Kara Rickman from Create Your Balance with Literacy. And in this video, I'm going to share with you how to navigate my membership, okay? So once you sign up for the membership, you're going to get an email from Kajabi that you're going to set a password, okay? So you get into the password, get into Kajabi, and this is what the home screen looks like. Cross-curricular connections. At the top, it has my library, announcements, login, and podcast, okay? So if you're in membership number 2, level 2, this is what it looks like, okay? So it has all about me on the side over here, and on this side, it has all the different modules of the membership. So it has a welcome video, it has all my Readers Workshop resources, Math Workshop resources, Writers Workshop resources, and then I go through all the different months, and I separated out all my TPT products for all the different months. January, February, March, April, May, back to school, and then farmhouse decor. And then if you go to show more, there's January, February, March, April, May. And then you have the second page right here, September, October, November, December. And then you have Fahrenheit Friday, science investigations. You have a module about my behavior management, module all about fairy tales, literacy centers, thematic units, and focus poetry. And then the last page, you have literature circles. All right, so whenever you click on a certain module, let's say you click on, let's go to back to school resources, you have a video, okay? So every time I make a new webinar on in my Facebook group, I'm gonna upload the video that goes with the correct module, okay? And then if you look over here on the side, it has all the different resources that you can click on. And then over here, it has the downloads, okay? This is important. So all of your TPT resources from my TPT store are here, all for back to school, okay? They're all over here on the side. So if you're missing them, if you can't find them over here, you need to look over here on the side where it says download, okay? Now, underneath back to school resources, I have blog post. I have linked blog post here for you that you can read about, okay? And if you go back to the top and if you go to my library, it's going to pull up all the different courses that you have within membership level 2. So you have from scribbles to stories. So if you click on that one, this is all about Writers Workshop, okay? If you start the course and then you stop it right in the middle, it's going to have a menu right here that says resume course. So it'll always go back and resume wherever you stopped, okay? So here's all the modules for my Writers Workshop from scribbles to stories. So you have outline and objectives, balanced literacy, materials organization, process writing, mini lessons that foster great writers, templates, resources, publishing a story, how do I get started? And then underneath this, module 9 is Writers Workshop Reboot. This is what you can do in January to get a reboot for your writing, for your writers in your class. And then there's some bonus trainings here. So you have personal narrative, tiny moment stories, first grade lesson plans that I've written for you, how to set up your writing center, fairy tale writing, part 1 and part 2, persuasive writing, procedural writing, research informational writing, and then you have behavior management, and there's 4 different parts of behavior management. And then another bonus training is how to teach writing and math, okay? If you go to page 2, then page 2 has, let's see, how to set up your writing center. Okay, so that's all that's gonna be for that. I'm gonna go back to my library to go to another course. So here's the other course called Math Workshop Magic. Here is the modules from Math Workshop Magic. You have, and again, if you haven't started it, it'll say start course. If you have already started it, it'll say resume course, okay? So module number 1 is an intro overview of the course. Module number 2, organizing your materials and supplies for math. Module 3 is whole group mini lessons. Module 4, launching from day 1. Number 5, adding teacher table. Number 6 is how to add Eureka or any math curriculum that you have. Module 7 is Math Center and Wrap Up. Module 8 is my favorite math mini lessons. Module 9 is how to differentiate your lessons. Number 10 is how I teach writing and math. Okay, and then here are all my lesson plans that I've written for my first grade class. So you click on August, September, and then if you go down over here on the side, it has all the downloads for every single week for September, August, and September, okay? Pretty cool. All right, let's go back to my library. And there's one more course that you can look at to get 6 hours of CPE credit. It's called Empowering Connection, the first week of school course. And so this one, you also get 6 CP hours of credit. You can start the course right here. Then you can scroll down and see all the modules. So you have a welcome video. You have Module 1, Classroom Systems, Part 1, Part 2, and then Part 3 is Launching Literacy Centers. I go step by step on how to do that. Module 2 is the first 10 days of Reader's Workshop, Part 1, Part 2. Module 3 is the first 10 days of Writer's Workshop. Module 4 is the first 10 days of Math Workshop. Module 5, first 10 days of Science. Module 6, Building Relationships with Students and Parents, Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. And then Module 7 is Focus Poetry. And then I'm currently working on Social Studies and Phonics that I will be adding for Module 8 and Module 9, okay? So if you click on the Classroom Systems video number 1, again, if you scroll over here, it has the 1, 2, 3 parts, and then it has all the downloads for that particular training, okay? So the downloads are always on the right side, okay? If you want to write a comment or say anything or ask a question, you're welcome to do that where it says comments at the bottom here, okay? So again, whenever you sign into Kajabi, they're gonna give you a password, and then you scroll and look to see what all the courses and memberships that you have right here, and then you can start, you can view, you can resume, and let me know if you have any questions. I hope you have a great time navigating my membership, okay? All right, until next time, let's take your classroom to the next level. Bye, guys.